Welcome to the studio. We thought it would be a lot of fun to take you behind the scenes and tell you the story about how we came up with the song Storms. Now it starts with a one-stop tour that we're going to take you on, so just follow me. This is it. This is the place where it all started, although my room looks quite a bit different than it did 6 years ago. One day I was just feeling this euphoric gratitude. I can't even remember what for. But I found myself standing in this spot and I spread my arms like this and I looked up and I said, "Hello, world!" And then I thought, "Ooh, I wonder if there's a poem in that." So I went out to my kitchen, I grabbed a pen and paper, and I wrote my second ever full-length poem, and I called it Hello, World. And then I went to bed. The next morning, I got up and I looked at my scribble and I thought, I wonder if I could make this into a song. Up to that point, I'd never attempted any kind of musical score other than the modification of The Wind Beneath My Wings that I sang to my husband at our wedding 28 years before. That is the love I feel for you. After that began my shower training. I wondered if I could actually produce a song. I became really curious, and so I started to practice every day. And I actually did all of my practicing in the shower for days, months, and even years. The water bill actually got a little bit expensive. Cue my first critic, my oldest son, who's actually a genius. He looked at my song and he said, "You know, Mom, this isn't going to work." He said, "It's not structured right. I apparently had a verse and a bridge and then a chorus, and songs don't work that way." So he helped me out, and I thank him for that. And I will share with you a little bit of his music, and if you like it, I'll go ahead and share the whole thing at the end of the clip. Next, I needed help. I had never arranged music before, I had never written for instruments, and I didn't even know how to begin. So that started one of many journeys between Idaho and Utah where I would travel to get help from my musical cousin. Now, interestingly, one of those trips happened during COVID. Now, we didn't know what was going to happen. Things were so up in the air, so we actually bought a hitch for our van, and I put like 15, 20 gallons of gas on the back of that hitch that I would take with me just in case for some reason we couldn't get a hold of fuel and I wouldn't be able to get back home. Looking back, that's obviously an eye-rolling decision, but I was committed.